Welcome to the GameChanger 00100 show. I am your host, GameChanger. Okay, it's been a while, but I am back. Okay, so um, interesting topic I have for you all today. And this is something I had to dig deep into my archives to find this. But when I seen it, I've been busy the past few weeks, but when I seen it, I was like, okay, I'm really going to want to cover this because this is something that we all know, but I feel should be stated. And that is the rainbow community. The rainbow community and why they're against black love in particular. Okay, so reason number one, it's obvious for both the rainbow black man and the rainbow black woman. So if you are a rainbow black woman and you are into women, then of course you will benefit if you can convince the women that the men are inherently bad, evil, et cetera, et cetera. You want to do that. You want to create that image so you can bring them along. An example of this would be, in fact, the most successful one of this is um, Alice Walker. Alice Walker is now with, I believe, Hawaiian Woman. And she, of course, created the most hate-filled book and series in the form of The Color Purple book and movie. And basically, this movie obviously was to drive a wedge between both the black man and the black woman. And in that wedge, she can insert herself. That's pretty much the gist of that. So that's an example of the black woman doing it. And of course, the reason for black men to do it is to take advantage of the existing wedge to get what they want. And what they want starts with a P and ends with a Venus, or sounds like Venus, I should say. That's what they want. And they want it from, for whatever reason, and I think most of you who are not rainbow knows this, what they want is they want non-rainbow guys to want them for whatever reason. And what they have discovered, unfortunately, is that when deprived for an extensive period of time without access to a body, what they'll do is they'll open up the back. And I think that they found this out in prison. I think that brothers who've been locked up have made it clear that when going a long period of time without the box, they will be able to take the toll. As twisted as it sounds, that's the conclusion that they have come to. So what they want to do is they want to assure that black men are deprived of the box as much as possible. Now, why is this prevalent amongst black rainbows? Well, the reason why it's prevalent towards black rainbows is because they see the vitriol hate. The wedge is already there between black men and women. It already exists. They see that black men are desperate, and everybody sees it. For all you fellas who don't know, everybody sees it. The way you uptalk overweight women is a sign of desperation. The way that basically to women who obviously are of low quality and of low value is a sign of desperation. The way that you holler at everything is a sign of low desperation. The way that you continue to holler, even when the woman displays clear disinterest, is a sign of desperation. So they see that you're desperate. And what they feel is that all it takes is one more nudge and he'll play for the other team a little bit. If we could just push him just a little bit further, then he'll play for the other team. That's what they feel like him. But before I go deep into it, pause. Before I go deep into it, let me play the short of the day. All right. Wait a second. And I'm going to show you with the short of the day what I mean about the apparent desperation that black men have displayed. It's apparent. It's apparent. Okay. So one moment. Oh crap. There is a there is a major bug in the StreamYards. All right. Now, before we get first of all, shout out to KSI. Before we get started, take a look at this chick. Take a look at this chick. Look at what she's doing. She's pointing her finger to a sign that says black man. This is what we are relegated to. See, the rainbow blacks aren't the first. Rainbow blacks aren't the first. They're not the first to realize that or try to take advantage between this animosity between, black men and black women. Other groups have seen it, particularly overweight members of other groups, overweight and unappealing. They understand that for a black man, the pickings is slimmer because, our first choice, which is the black woman, let's be fair, that is our first choice, even if it's because that's what was around you or what is around you growing up. That's going to be your first choice. It's the one that you're going to be culturally similar to as well. It's the one that you're going to have greater connections with. So because that's completely nullified, they now see you as a sexual refugee. And what do people do with refugees? Well, Kamala Harris gives them money and jobs, your jobs, yeah. But what other people tend to do is they exploit them. They use them as cheap labor, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We are looked at as refugees. Women like this have learned to capitalize on this, and now the Gibbets are attempting to as well. Let's see what she has to say.
We want this. We love this. We need.
No volume. What's going on?
Need this, but this. Okay. Yeah, we don't need this.
Oh, wow.
As a member of the African American community, we would like to humbly decline your offer since you don't
need this, but this.
Okay. Don't know what's going on with that. Let me stop for a second while I figure this out. Give me a second. Y'all hit that like button. Let's see. Love seeing the destruction of black family. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, like Littlefinger said, is what did he say? Chaos is a ladder. Where we see destruction, they see opportunity. What is going on? All right. So for some reason, YouTube is not playing value. Or I'm tripping. Let's see. Y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me because that's the thing. So oh wait a minute. Is it okay? That's what it is. Oh crap. Okay. Let me see if it's just the shorts or is it something else. All right. Let's see. Let's click Danika's. Nope, it's like the host. Site's not muted. So give me a second when I get this together. Dang, looks like technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so finally, that's man, can't stand. So I've been away for a long time. I just got back. This is my first stream doing when I'm back, and because I got the microphone set up, some things went wrong, but it's working now. So, um, yeah. All right. So y'all know what I have to say about her. So let's continue.
We want this. We love this.
Okay.
We need this.
Ooh.
But this, yeah, we don't need this.
Oh, wow.
As a member of the African American community, we would like to humbly decline your offer. Since you don't want your own race, maybe the Hispanics will take you instead. So sorry, you have been declined.
Thank you for the referral on that. But, the Hispanic community, we're gonna have to pass on.
Oh, shit.
The Asians, though.
As a representative of the Asian community, after careful consideration, unfortunately, we cannot take her. She will also be banned from ever taking out Chinese again. Though, we will offer her up to the Indians.
After a not so thorough examination and as a member of the Indian community, we would also like to humbly deny this offer. Maybe the Egyptians would be interested.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's no way. Gotta pass this one back to the white boys.
No.
See, that's why I like TikTok, man. Yeah, everyone has good humor. Well, most people have good humor.
We want this. We
Okay. It's funny what was done, but I wish it was done for a different reason. Because what these young men were doing was they were just saying, you know, we are against you because you're disloyal to your own race, which is stupid. I don't care about stuff like that, nor should they. But they should say, you know, we're not interested in you because you're fat. You're fat. And I think you have on lingerie, which, you know, if I ruled the world, fat women would not be allowed to wear. But then again, if I ruled the world, all fat women would live in Australia and leave the regular women to us. But I digress. The thing is that it's clear. It's clear and it's out there that our standards because of this whole gender war thing, you know, of course, there's not much love going on during the war. And because of that, the standards have diminished, and other groups, starting with the Kool-Aid haired, overweight white women, have started to take advantage. I mean, white women have always been into black men in some capacity or another. But what's going on now is, and what has been going on for a while now, is that white women who are significantly unattractive have become opportunists and taken advantage of the new market of extraordinarily thirsty black men. All right, so let's go to the feature presentation. Now, what I have to say may or may not apply to this guy. He may be a person who just comes off that way. He may be a person who is closeted and is at present in the closet. Or I could just be wrong altogether. But even if he's not, let's just work under the assumption that what I said, well, it's not an assumption. What I said do apply. It just doesn't apply to him. Moving forward. All right. Hit the like button. Fair use.
women have been manipulated and gaslit into thinking that they're some sort of traitors because they want the best for themselves. That is not language.
Nobody is gaslighting Black, well, maybe O'Shea. For the most part, Black women are not gaslit into dating, marrying, et cetera, white men or Black men. They're not. Think about what it means for someone to say something so absurd. Everything Black women have collectively done was to convince other Black women to avoid Black men. You see them on ABC specials, like, there are no good Black men. They write books on it. They have been trying this crap for a very long time. They have been trying to, discourage Black men and Black women from getting together for a very long time. That's what feminism is. At least that's one of the known side effects of feminism. They tell them to focus on their education. They tell them anything. So to say that, Black women are, encouraged to get with Black men, that is complete and total bull. That is complete. Okay, name one. Name the significant Black female figure who is pushing for Black women to get with Black men. Only one I could think of is like Shahrazad Ali. And I'm not talking about YouTubers. Shout out to Danica Marie, people like that. I'm talking about, actual, like mainstream figures that's been out for a while. That's been out since Danica was born. Who have been pushing that? No one. Who have been pushing against it? Everyone. Hit the like button.
Language that is given to Black men. And so I don't really subscribe to that. Again, I'm for all Black women to win at the end of the day. And this is about just the best partner, whether it's Black, white, Puerto Rican, or Haitian.
Most Haitians are Black, sir. But I get it. I get it. Your idol, the person that you want to be most in the world, is Missy Elliott. So I understand why you said that. But yeah, Haitians are Black. Many Puerto Ricans are Black as well. But I digress.
And as Lil Kim once said, right?
Oh, that was Lil Kim. My mistake.
Idea of self-actualization to become the person that you want to be and then date from that standpoint versus centering a man or the pursuit of men in your life and becoming a person that's desirable to men. If there's so much messaging and
You're a freaking idiot, miss. You are a freaking idiot. Apply that. Nope. Apply that to any other aspect of your life, of anybody's life. You need to focus on yourself so then you can, instead of focus on being who you need to be to get the type of person that you want, you need to focus on being yourself and let the person get to you. What other aspect of life does that apply to? Say you want to be a doctor, and instead of going to, going to get your undergrad, then going to getting your master's in something that's related, and then getting your going to med school, then getting your PhD, and then passing the MCATs, and then doing your residency. Instead of doing all that, just be yourself. And then somebody will come along and say, hey, you want to be a doctor? You're stupid. You're stupid. They do stupid crap like this and they wonder why they fail so miserably. Not just with Black men, but with all men. They fail miserably. That is stupid. I'm not saying don't be yourself, but don't go ridiculous with it. A person's natural self is musty. A person's natural self is yellow teeth and cavitied. A person's natural self is unhaircutted. A person's natural self's breath smell bad. You don't just go around natural thinking that people should accept it. A person's natural self is fat. Oh, well, never mind. So right now she's starting with stupidity. Let's see how. I haven't seen this in a while, so and I'll remember my opinion of her being stupid. But this particular opinion, this particular thing she said was stupid. You're stupid.
So many complaints around dating and the hardships of marriage and wanting to have these really firm boundaries about who you're going to commit your life to in that way. I think, why can't we also do the adult math to say certain things do have a time clock? I don't think marriage for me has the same time clock. So I'm going to make certain decisions to make sure that I can live the life that I want to live and not necessarily live the life according to societal standards. And some people just struggle with that because, like, I have friends who.
Nope, she's stupid. If Black women, you wonder why society hates you, is because you try to live outside of it. I mean, you try to benefit from it, through, all kind of DEI jobs and, welfare, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you still just want to buck it. You still just want to benefit from society while not contributing to it.
Who I know deeply want children, and they're watching that opportunity fleet because they cannot find the person that they want to be married to. And I divorced myself from that idea that I decided to look for the person that I wanted to parent with versus the person that I, at this point, want to spend the rest of my life or a long period of time with.
Okay. If you wonder why there's a single mom epidemic amongst Black women, it's because of dumb crap like this. It is because of dumb crap like this. I'm looking for somebody I want to parent with, as opposed to somebody that I want to spend the rest of their life with. So the only way that those two things can happen, you're parenting with somebody who you're not spending the remainder of your life with, means that you are a single mom. Fellas, they go in with this mentality. They start off with this mentality. This is the beginning of how they behave. So, just to be clear, if you find yourself in this situation, it was planned. They're looking for, women like this are looking for somebody that they can co-parent with. Now, co-parenting is a nightmare for a man. It is. We would much rather have everything consolidated under one roof. They don't want that.
In terms of my clientele, I've been the dating coach for 13 years now. It is the hardest individuals to find a partner are women between the ages of 30 and 40. And it is because of what you just said, right? That there's so much pressure, both external and internal.
No, it's not. The hardest person to find a partner is not a woman between 30 and 40. By that logic, it's easy when it becomes 50, when the woman becomes 50. So it's just easy as hell for an 82-year-old woman to find a mate, huh? And then let's not even like talk about the men, why? I assume that the hardest group of people to find a mate would be like a homeless Asian man that's fat, balding, with a little penis. I got a feeling that is the most difficult group. That's ridiculous. Listen, if you look at dating maps, men outnumber women like ridiculous. And men swipe right like 90% of the time, and women only swipe right like 5% of the time. He's just pulling number out of his overused ass. He is.
That they put upon themselves, or that's put upon them, where they're trying to make something happen right? Or make people.
You're supposed to try to make something happen. That's how stuff happens. Idiot. Black women's problem is that they're trying to make something happen. No, Black women's problem is that they're not trying to make something happen. Because they've been listening to people like you with their own agenda, their own suspect agenda. The problem with y'all is that y'all been trying too hard. Y'all don't do anything. Y'all don't even try to do your own and nurture your own damn hair. Y'all don't try to get in shape. Y'all don't try to have a decent personality. Y'all put forth zero effort, and this person is saying, who claims to be an expert, that y'all are putting forth an exceptional effort. This is a lie. This is a deceit. This is a LGBT trickery. Question mark, allegedly. This is trickery to get my dickery. This is trickery. And you fall for it, Black woman. If you 30 fat with fake hair, saying to yourself that the reason that I'm single is because I'm trying too hard, you're stupid. You are stupid. That's like a homeless person saying, yeah, the reason why I'm homeless is because I work too hard. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're an idiot.
People fill a role to create this idealized version of the family that they want and need. And it actually works against them because they decide that, just like so many women out there want the wedding and not the marriage, that ultimately at the end of the day, they will choose people because they just want to have a baby, right? And not because the person is fully vetted and they want to spend the rest of their life with. Yeah, and
okay, he has a point there. Black women do just go around not vetting people taking sperm from dudes. You do got a point there. She admits that you do have a point there. It's amazing the stuff that they will admit to when it comes from, you know, a dude that's zestfully clean.
It makes it really hard and difficult. And it's been painful to be able to tell these women that so desperately want to be with a guy, girl, he's not it. Even though you want him to be it, he's not it. And we have to move on.
It's not difficult. That's all Black women do ever. Is give a stamp of disapproval to men knowing that they have a worse man.
I saw when you originally did this video encouraging Black women to essentially date outside their race. The idea that
date everybody. They're great Black men too.
There were a lot of stitches where Black women were kind of like, well, culturally, I have a hard time with. Do I desire? Am I attracted to partnering with someone who's not Black?
I think that Black women have been manipulated and gaslit into thinking that they're some sort of traitors because they want the best for themselves. That is not language that is given to.
By whom? Who is manipulating Black women to do that? It's not Black men. Let's start there. It's not Black men. If Black men can manipulate Black women to do anything, then they wouldn't be modern Black women. If we had any powers of manipulation over them, she would be patting real hair right now. If we had any powers of manipulation, she would only have one chin. If we had any powers of manipulation, she would eat cereal called Shut the Fuck Up Flakes. They have declared their independence from us a long time ago. For them to assume that we are manipulating them in any way, shape, or form is ridiculous. Yet alone that we're manipulating them into actually being in relationships.
to Black men. And so I don't really subscribe to that. Again, I'm for all Black women to win at the end of the day. And this is about just the best partner, whether it's Black, white, Puerto Rican, or Haitian, as Lil Kim once said, right? And so, I mean, at the end of the day, this is why a lot of Black men don't really like me. Because, no, they don't. I get a lot of hate DMs and emails and things like that all the time.
Okay. I don't know you. Do I hate you? I hate what you're attempting to do. I hate why you're attempting to do it. For those of you who don't know, listen at the beginning of the video. I explain it. So, yeah, there you go. But he wants to be hated by Black men. Because you see, what the dating experience, what the dating, mating, relating situation between Black men and Black women have taught us is that Black men will smash women that we don't like or not even attracted to. See, it don't matter if you hate a person individually or collectively. It doesn't even matter if you don't find it attractive. Black women's mating tactic is to reduce options, then leverage the box. Once again, reduce options and then leverage the box. Now, somebody said something that I'm going to address. The irony is some women will give their box to fruits like this. Okay, here's the thing. Black women mating strategy, as I mentioned, also includes not giving it to somebody who wants it. I repeat, not giving it to somebody who wants it. When you understand that you are a person of low quality, then you understand that those who are interested in you must be of low quality themselves. And they're really with you out of desperation, sexual desperation. If a person is coming to you thirsty, the last thing you want to do is quench their thirst, because you understand that once their thirst is quenched, they're going to want Kool-Aid. They're going to want soda. They're going to want something different than the toilet water that you have been serving them. When a person is thirsty, you can give them anything. When a person is quenched, it's a harder sell. So they're going to give it to him, and I don't know if they will, but let's just assume that they will, because he's not thirsty for them. And he's not thirsty for them for obvious reasons.
Because what's happening, and it's a conversation that a lot of us don't want to have, is that there is an evolution happening and Black women are evolving past Black men, unfortunately. It's sad. I'm not here to.
Oh my God. I hate it when people don't know what evolution means. Oh, crap. Hold on one second. Evolution is a process of improvement over time that species go through. How have Black women improved? I'm going to repeat this. How have Black women improved? One more again. How have Black women improved? How have they evolved? They haven't evolved their hair, that's for damn sure. They haven't evolved their waistline, that's for damn sure. What have they evolved? Hold on. Let me show y'all what I mean. Let me show y'all what I mean about the absolute lack of evolution. because right now we're dealing with, you know, we're dealing with a twerk fest, a twerk race. So let's see what they have evolved into. Or actually, let's see what they evolved from. Because when you look at a species evolution, you need to look at the before and after. So some years back, maybe 7, 8 years ago, I'm driving down the boulevard and it was raining and I seen a turkey in the road. Wasn't because it was Thanksgiving or anything like that. Some neighborhoods have what's called decorative chickens and decorative turkeys. For whatever reason, people think it's cute to have a bunch of poultry just running around the neighborhood. And this was a turkey. So it was in the road. I'm honking. Other people are honking, trying to save its life. And it is just completely ignoring the huge, you know, several ton automobiles that is honking at it to save its life. So that's the after. The before is a dinosaur. Is that evolution? Is that like the grace that they have fell from? Take the before and after of a modern house cat. We was lions. We was tigers. We was, you know, panthers. We was jaguars. But look at what you are now. Evolution. Evolution. Oh, I am so evolved. People who say stuff, if you think Black women have evolved in any way, shape, or form, being the brokest, fattest woman, then you don't know what evolution is. Now, how are you going to evolve to the least appealing group of people? All right. Anyway. Now, let's look at the before if we want to talk evolution. Oh, wow. So this is where they started off from, huh? This is where they started off from. Real hair and all, doing dancing that's not twerking, waistline, neck bones, with a man. Okay, this is where they started. This is where they started. Hair and collarbones and stuff. This is where they started. Afros and breastises. Okay, so this is what they evolved from. Oh, crap, she can do stuff like that. This is what they evolved from. She would have been considered fat in the 70s. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the stomach. Look at the stomach. This is what they evolved from, right? Look at that. They evolved from that. Now let's examine what they evolved into. This is what they evolved into. An overweight, overage woman with fake hair saying stupid crap. Uh-oh, we got a troll. We got a troll. So now I'm going to talk about this troll. I'm going to address this a little bit because I do over attend trolls. But you love Latinas with fake boob, fake butts, fake lashes. Understand this. And I'm sick of y'all comparing yourselves to Latina. Latina women per capita in America are more attractive. And I know that you don't want to hear that for whatever reason. Latina women in America are more attractive. Now, because we have come to this conclusion, every other concession that we make is due to that fact. Like, oh, how come when she does it, it's okay? It's okay. See, there's stuff that attractive women do that's okay because they're attractive women. For example, bikinis. When a fat woman says stuff like, how come when she wear a bikini, you like it, but how come when I wear a bikini, you don't? Because you're fat. That's why. Oh, how come when she has an attitude, y'all call it spicy, but when we have an attitude, it's because her hair is real and yours isn't. How come when she gets a BBL, y'all like it? Listen, everything attractive women do is better than when an unattractive woman does it, okay? If you want pretty privilege, you must first be pretty. That's our freaking point. That's our freaking point. You jackass, be prettier. That is our freaking point. Our point is be prettier. You stupid bastard. Be prettier. And then we will give you the concessions and the treatment and the benefits and the privilege that is due a beautiful woman. Until then, you deserve nothing. No, Albert. No. Don't blame they daddy for their looks. Blame McDonald's. Blame Doritos. Blame mayonnaise. Blame butter. Blame corn syrup. Blame Hostess. Blame General Mills. Blame Jack in the Box if you are on the West Coast. White Castle if you are on the East Coast. That's right. Blame Popeyes. Blame the local liquor store with those pizzas that's not really pizzas. And these broads buy them anyway. Blame them. Do not blame their daddy. Why? Because I'm willing to bet anything their daddy was more handsome than their mama was pretty. Exactly. Nobody injected butter into their veins and told their ass not to work out. Because they are. Here, let me. This is for Zed. Sick of this garbage. People talking stupidity.
I'm not basking in this, but I want to keep it 100% real. And it's actually going to be necessary if you want to have that generational wealth to be able to live the life that you want to live at the end of the day. Again, I'm not saying date out.
What in the hell is generational wealth? What in the hell do niggas like this think generational wealth is? This broad ain't got no generations. This broad has no generations. Talking about she hasn't generated shit her whole life. Walking around looking semi-pregnant. Listen, they are not generating stuff. You want to know what they think generational wealth is? I'm going to tell you. They think generational wealth is the shit that they get when their husband in the same generation die, and that they spend before they die. That's what they think generational wealth is. It's a selling point. It's a selling point because they know that the men believe in legacy, and they feel that the only way to get legacy is through her fat ass. That is what they are trying to sell you. But it is not something that they want for you. They want themselves. They want wealth for themselves. They don't. If they want to die spending their last dollar on a white product line. Talking about generational wealth. Shut your fruity ass up. This is madness. What's on your mind?
Can I jump in?
Huh?
Can I jump in? Can I jump in?
What are you talking about?
This is Zed. You brought me up.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what's on your mind? Listen.
I actually like what you said. I do. This has been, I don't know if you know my channel. I have a channel called Keep Africa Passport Pro Free. And this has been the point I have been making for almost a year, which is that you guys do not like the phenotype of Black women. Which I wanted to say, and I am glad
let me stop you there. Let me stop you there.
You said that Latinas are prettier than Black women.
There is nothing wrong with the genetics. It's what y'all do with the genetics. I just showed you a Soul Train line from the 70s. I showed you a Soul Train line from the 70s, and nobody was complaining then, okay?
No.
It's what y'all did with the genetics.
Repeating what you freaking said. You said that Latinas are on average prettier than, and here is the problem you have.
Watch y'all weight and y'all don't wash y'all hair, okay? Watch your weight, wash your hair, and then you will be able to adequately compete. I didn't say it was genetic. I said they look better because in the morning they run, okay? They run, they go to the gym.
That is a lie. That's a lie.
That is not a lie.
Come on, this is your show. You could speak. Let me speak a little bit and then I'll leave. Latinas and Black Americans have almost similar obesity rate.
And everybody runs but you. Understand this. Y'all 80% fat. Okay,
the rate for the Latinas is the same. The rate for the Latinas is the same. But
that is how that works. If you want pretty privilege, you have to be pretty, and if you want to be pretty, it's not just genetics. I think have to work out. You have.
Okay, could you let me speak? You brought me up. Let me speak, and then you could, So
I'm not done talking. I am not.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
A man
go ahead.
That is a woman's cue to not do so. That's another thing. Well, they speak Spanish and stuff, but you get my point. You talk too damn much. Listen, my point is that it's not genetic. Okay, what I am saying is maximize y'all looks, and y'all don't. Y'all too damn fat.
Are you done?
No, I am done when you hear a period or a long comma. Okay, that's when I'm done. Damn it. Anyway, y'all haven't taken y'all genetics to the maximum as y'all once did in the Soul Train clips that I just showed. Okay, I didn't say anything was wrong with the genetics of how y'all look. I'm saying it's because y'all don't take care of y'all damn selves. Y'all don't take care of yourselves, making you less hotter, and because y'all have the stigma of not being hot enough. It's other people who have the stigma and actuality of being hotter is going to be treated better by myself and my penis. You got it. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm glad you finished. Okay, so I think the thing about you is because your audience is not smart. Like you are not that smart. Neither is your audience. But this is the thing. What you say. For one thing, Latinas and Black Americans have Latina Americans and Black American women have almost similar obesity rate. So it's not about obesity. It is the fact that you guys do not like the phenotype of Black women. And here is the thing. How is it that if you don't like fake things, You don't like fake things. It doesn't matter. For example, me, I do not like fake eyelashes. I do not like fake eyelashes, whether it is on a skinny girl, a fat girl. I don't care. I do not like fake. It's the thing you don't like about Black women hair. Our wig is because it's fake. It doesn't matter whether it is a pretty girl or a non-pretty girl. If it matters whether it is a pretty girl or not, then you have to be specific and say that you do not like fake things on Black women because you don't find Black women attractive. But what you guys try to say is, no. What we don't find attractive is just the fakeness because we want natural. But when I told you Latinas are the fakest, the most fake, it's like, well, Latinas are beautiful, so we like fake things. So it's not the fakeness that you don't like. What you don't like is Blackness, which is okay. You guys, I have been saying this over and over. You guys do not like Blackness. And that is what you should be saying. You should be honest and say that you don't like Blackness. You had this freaking international Zoe guy claiming that he didn't date in Kenya because Kenyan women are fat. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I am an Ethiopian. I'm here in Ethiopia right now. And if you go to Nairobi, you rarely see a fat woman, but you guys use that fatness as an excuse because you think that's more socially acceptable than to say, well, I don't like to date Black women because I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way the phenotype of Blackness. So you guys come up with this ridiculous, excuse. Oh, we don't want to date us because of our fake. You like natural. But when we point that, Latinas are the fakest women in the whole world, now you're like, oh, no. You exposed yourself. So that's what I wanted to say.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Are you fat?
I
Yes,
look fat. Hold on.
Huh?
It is a recent picture of me.
I'm asking you, are you fat?
No, I weigh 134. I weigh 130 and I'm 5'5".
Okay, fair enough. So you're not fat. Do you have trouble attracting Black men?
I don't want to attract Black men, but I don't have problem attracting Black men.
Okay, so you do understand that it is not something deep what's inside of us that are not attracted to 130 pound, 5'5" women. You understand that. You understand that we are my turn to talk. You understand that we are attracted to your particular phenotype. So miss me with this garbage. You are living proof that doesn't work. What you are proving is that I am talking.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Now, what you are proving is that when a Black woman gets her fat ass down to 135, that she has options, but they don't want to do that. Now, you mentioned fake stuff. If a man says, I don't like, men become more particular when a woman is unattractive. I repeat, we become more particular when a woman is unattractive. Now, if a woman is fat with fake hair and you compare her with a woman who is 130, 5'5" with real hair, but with fake boobs, of course we're going to pick that. And it's not because she's Latina. It's because it's what we like. Far too many Black American women are too damn fat. Now, Kenyan women, I am speaking.
You guys go for fat Latinas.
I am speaking. Kenyan women are attractive. Their foreheads as big as hell, but they're attractive. Okay? When I am talking about Black women, I am talking about Black American women in modern day. They have let themselves go to crap. That is the opposite of what evolution is. They evolved from Ethiopians into the crap that we see today. We don't like it. And that is, and furthermore, fellas who rock with me for a long time, answer me, what is my favorite ethnicity of women on the planet? And we'll wait for that answer. So understand, and you don't listen, because I have been saying that It is something within your realm of control. It is something with, I didn't say race. I said ethnicity. I said, that's right. That's right. Albert and Kevin Murray got it right. Ethiopian and Eritrean, which is the same damn thing. Yes, it is.
Do you like hold on? You like us? I know why you like us. Like if your only preference are Ethiopian and Eritreans,
I didn't say
that's
only.
not.
I didn't say
What
only.
what is your other preference?
Oh, you want me to list it? Okay. There's Ethiopian / Eritrean, because y'all used to be one country. There is half black and Filipina. There is What's wrong with you? Why is that so damn funny?
Okay, go ahead. Continue. Okay, continue.
There's half black and Filipina. There's Brazilian. Why is that so damn funny?
Go ahead, because you're exposing yourself. Go ahead, Papa.
I'm not exposing shit, but what my penis like. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You're exposing your penis. Go ahead.
I do not apologize. Okay. Now, where was I? What was I?
You like Ethiopian and
there's Brazilians, and after Brazilian there is Haitian, and then
okay, finally Haitian, we got one. Okay.
What the hell is y'all hear this madness? Y'all hear this madness? Anyway, so we have Haitian because they got the best sexual performance I've ever experienced. And then you have like,
who did you say had the best sex performance?
Haitian has the best sexual performance. I have been to a lot of places.
Okay.
I have sampled sexually many ethnicities of women, and Haitians get the thumbs up.
Okay. Okay, good, Papa.
Anyway, what comes after Haitian?
Okay, so you like to hear Haitian? Is that it?
Oh no, I'm not finished. It's a list.
Okay,
and then there is there's the Asian ones. But first there's Filipina because sometimes they're a little bit thicker. And then there is the what else flips and flows? Oh, then there is the Slavic region white women. Actually, I'm gonna stop the list there. What's on your mind?
I'm actually so glad you said that. Let me make the point I wanted to make, and then drop down because I don't want to hog your panel.
Okay.
But here is the thing, Papa. I am so glad. I mean, you might sound intellectual to your followers because
I'm intellectual to everybody with an intellect.
Okay, you are not. But let's make this point.
Listen to me.
But didn't you say I could talk? Let me talk, and then I will drop, and then you could continue talking.
Okay.
So this is the thing. You do not like the black phenotype.
It's not a matter of phenotype. It is not a matter of phenotype. Listen, when I am talking about stuff,
are you telling me that Ethiopians are the only thin women?
The top of the list was black. But when
why are we on the top? I mean, are we the thinnest people in Africa?
I am not limiting it to phenotype. My attraction is a collection. It's a collection of stuff that I like. That is why
because I don't know why Ethiopians and Eritreans would be on top.
I'm not just rating on one topic.
What are we like? Why? Anyways, let me say this. You are, believe it or not, you and I should not even be arguing because we are saying the same thing.
We are not saying
I don't even know.
Because you keep
saying
we are.
Hold on, let me say it, and then you correct me.
Let me say it. You keep saying phenotype. We are not talking phenotype. I am talking about as it stands the collection. This is not a phenotype conversation. This is a conversation.
You might not think it's not, but it is.
It is not.
It
A
is.
woman's
What
beauty.
is
A
about
woman's
Ethiopians and
beauty is
Eritreans that
largely.
that is different
Listen,
from
listen.
other subsets?
A beauty is a combination between effort and genetics. Okay, Black women have great genetics, poor effort, and y'all don't want to increase the effort. Every time we talk bad about your effort, what do? You say that we dislike the genetics. Why? Because
Yes.
you don't want to put in a damn effort. Why do you got a dude's picture up?
Okay. So what did you say?
Why do you got a dude's picture up?
Who's Petra?
You just changed your avatar picture to a dude, to a guy. Why do you have a guy's avatar picture up?
That's literally my. I mean, I don't know if your subscribers know it, but that is literally the avatar of my other channel, Keep Africa Passport Pro Free. I don't know if you don't know my channel, but
I don't know your
but
channel.
in my channel, I make the same point that you make here today. And let me finish what I'm saying. If you hate fake,
oh my God,
only do not say you hate fake hair. Instead of saying you hate fake hair, say I hate fake hair on women, on Black women, because they are generally, you said average, on average, less attractive
I did not say that.
Latina. You did. You said Latinas are on average the most attractive women.
More attractive, yes.
Something like.
Yeah.
So that's what I want you guys to say. And I actually like you. You are one of the honest, the most honest passport bro. Unlike those,
I'm not a passport bro. What the hell is wrong with you?
You're not passport bro?
Why do you think that?
Are you or are you not?
I am not.
That's good. Good for you, Papa.
Don't call me Papa.
You are.
And why did you think I was a passport bro?
Because I mean, your live was recommended to me, and usually the lives that are recommended into my thing are passport bros. But it's okay. Let's say, because a lot of people now say they are not passport bro, and it tells you how the movement has totally and completely failed. Even like the people that are the face of passport bros do not want to be associated with it. And I accept your whatever. You say you're not passport bro, you're not passport bro. But I'm glad. I like your honesty. You say that you when a Latina has fake boob, you tolerate it because you find Latinas more beautiful, but you don't like fake things on Black American women because you don't find them attractive. And that is what I have been saying. I have been telling Black women, you guys do not like us, and I have been advocating for us to date white men. And
holy crap! Holy crap! I'm gonna stop you right there. Why are you telling women that the guys don't like us when you earlier said that guys like you?
That was before I started following the passport bros.
No,
and realized that a lot of you do not like us, and there is no reason.
How are you gonna say to a woman, guys don't like us when guys like you?
It doesn't matter. One or
it does matter. What are you talking about?
Is,
what are you talking about? That's like me with a whole damn job, with a nice job that pays a lot, saying to other Black people, "Oh yes, they're not gonna hire us." When I'm hired,
yeah,
that is not sound. That is not sound. What you are doing is you are rebel rousing a bunch of ugly broads, and you know that they'll listen to you. You know that they'll listen to you because you're more attractive than them. That is what you're doing. That's trickery. That is trickery. The fact of the matter is that Black women of all ethnic groups in Blackness have no problems when they are 5'5" with brown eyes and caramel complexion. We wrote songs about that.
Okay, but here is the thing: we don't care. I'm so glad you are honest. I'm so glad, and I hope.
But you're not being honest. You're not being. See, I'm glad I'm honest. So I don't get caught up like you just did, because you just said that Black men are not into us. Wow, they're into you. You are not part of the us that they are not into.
That is my delusion.
Answer me
I was
this.
deluded.
Answer me this.
It is my delusion.
Answer me this. Why are they into you and not into less attractive women? Answer me that.
You know what? That's not the topic. This is the
No,
topic.
no, no,
They're
no.
not into me,
No,
and
this is my
they're
show.
not
No,
into
no,
me.
no. Answer the question. That is topic.
They're not
Why
into me.
are they into
They're
you,
not into
but
me.
not
They're not
into
into me.
other less attractive women? Why are they into you and not the broad on the screen? Answer me that.
They're probably more into her because that is
They
the
are not more
phenotype they
into
like.
her. They're
But
not
here
more
is the
into her.
thing.
Why are they
Here
more
is the
into
thing.
you than they are into her?
But here is the thing. Why shouldn't Black women date?
Don't answer
I
a
mean, you
question
think
with a question. Answer the question at hand. Why
it's
are they
okay.
into you, but not into less attractive women?
I'm just glad that we set the, we settled the dispute or whatever, and I'm happy you are honest, and I wish that international dog guy could be honest like you.
You only hear
instead of saying
you only hear the stuff that fits your narrative.
Yes.
You only hear the stuff that fits your narrative, and your narrative is divisive. And the reason why you are doing this, and the reason why you are avoiding the obvious solution to Black women's problem, is because you don't want them to do better. And
there is a solution.
There is a solution.
The solution is one, not listening to you guys. Two,
no, the solution is be better looking. That is the solution.
Why should we be better looking when we have white men wanting to date us?
Oh no. White men wanting to date you. White men don't want to date
not me.
Yes,
you should come to Africa.
Yes.
Come to Africa and see how many the women you would think white men wouldn't want in Africa. In America, they want us here. Here is like, come to Africa. If you want a white man, literally come to Africa. You'll find a lot of white men.
Oh my gosh. Black women, listen to me and listen to me.
That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for letting me up.
Okay, you're welcome. Listen at this foolishness, people. Listen at this foolishness. If you want a white man, you should go to Africa. The place on the world with the least white men. You see the stupidity that comes with trolliness? You see the foolishness? If you want white men, you need to come to Africa. What does that mean? That means that we are capable of attracting white men as long as there's no white women around. As long as there's no white women around, we can attract white men. By the way, Austin Holloman's in Africa, and this is the guy that's complaining that Brazilian women are into white men, but what are African women into? I mean, obviously, this is just madness. And notice how the obvious solution just overlooked her. It just went completely above her forehead. It really did. The obvious solution is look better. She even says stuff like, they're not into us, but they're into me though. I'm wondering if, first of all, I hope this is not one of those kids that people sent 75 cents a day to feed, because they would have been better off just drinking the coffee. Anyway, let me continue. Got Kelly Stamps thing up there. And Kelly Stamps is another. See, these bras don't know.
Outside of your race. I'm saying to everyone. There are social issues I think there's so many excuses that are given to Black men that we tend to forget about what's happening with Black women as well. So I'm not really for the excuses for Black men. People are talking about institutional hardships that happen that Black women also face. right? And face, I would argue, actually more of.
Who's talking about interracial hardships or nobody is talking like that. So now he's just straw manning. Now he's just straw whatever gender he identify as in. Because nobody is really talking like that. Yeah, you have these supreme pro-blacks, and they're the only ones stupid enough to give exclusivity to. Hold on, let's see something in the private chat. Oh, H&M was okay. So listen, it's not. I put the link out there for her. Anyway, where was I? Solution. Okay, solution. Don't listen to black men. You don't. You already don't. So yeah. You're here to not listen. You are in a podcast, in a room, an audio room, to not listen to the audio. So y'all haven't been doing that for what problem has that solved for you? You're simple. You're simple. If you look good, I still smash, but you're stupid.
I appreciate that you are saying widen your dating pool, because when you date more diverse people, it does kind of help you get to the root of the things that really matter to who you want to partner with, even if you
100%.
do desire.
That doesn't make sense. When you date multiple people, it gets you to the root of the you don't know what you want to. You don't know what you want.
Culturally, to be with a person of the same ethnicity, it might help you be able to better spot the things that you actually digging for, because we do tend to forgive certain things based on our identity or our blackness. I wanted to talk about the marketing of the stay-at-home girlfriend influencer, and that akin to the luxury dating influencer. I would love to know your thoughts on it and how we should maybe be receiving the messaging that they're putting out.
When I hear those things, I know that it's coming from a money wound place, ultimately. That if many of us, we started from the bottom, and some of us haven't gotten to where we need to be, it can feel empowering to have the lifestyle. But the thing that I think is really important to understand is that people think that the lifestyle equals power, and it doesn't. And when you're in such a relationship, what will happen, and I speak on this often in my lives.
What the hell was that? Was that a G-Hey tick? What was that? Hold on.
It can feel empowering to have the lifestyle. But the thing that I think is really important to understand is that people think that the lifestyle equals power, and it doesn't. And when you're in such a relationship, what will happen?
In such a relationship, and then what? It's like he cringes at the word relationship. But what he's about to tap into, and this is not something I remember, this is just something I could tell because I've seen conversations like this all the time, is that they don't want a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, because in a relationship like that, the man has all the power, and Black women want power, not love, not relationships, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Basically, they don't want to be made to submit, but they want the benefits of submission. Just like they want to be, they want pretty privilege without having to be pretty. What kind of crap is this? He's rainbow, and Peter Griffin is a dog, and so is Scooby-Doo. What kind of... Thanks for stating the obvious.
And I speak on this often in my lives, and when people are asking about Shira 7 and things like that, is you become an employee. You don't become a partner.
Told you. Yeah, I've seen it before, but that was weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. Told you. They can't stand being a Black man's employee. Really, they can't stand being an employee in general. unless they're getting paid directly. Because it's wrong being an employer's employee, or it's right to be an employer's employee, but it's wrong to be a employee to the person who you are with. Just saying.
And I'm in the business of helping my clients get into their forever relationships and find partners. The other thing is, really good guys are not here to flash, yeah, and not here to actually create that sort of lifestyle. And so I would offer too for any of those women.
She didn't really say anything about flashing. She was talking more about seeking comfort in a guy that's well-to-do. That's not really him flashing. Yeah.
Or any of those individuals that are looking for such a relationship, I would just be really careful, because most of the people that provide such a relationship are often toxic and narcissistic.
So that also ties into the
Black rainbows and black women say narcissism the way Smurfs say Smurf. That's just their catchphrase. I don't even know if they realize. I'm going to do a video on the word narcissism, because I don't think that they realize how telling it is of themselves, when and why and how often they say it.
conversation around transactional relationships. I think you've already kind of hit that, but I will.
Oh, she said trans. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear the way she said trans actual relationships? Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that?
People that provide such a relationship are often toxic and narcissistic.
So that also ties into the conversation around transactional relationships. I think you've already kind of hit that, but I would love to hear more about your thoughts on transactional relationships. What is the difference between a transactional relationship and an emotionally intimate relationship? And can you pursue the emotional?
You are an idiot. What is the difference between a transactional relationship and an emotional relationship? That is so obvious. That is so obvious. Why would you ask that question? One is transitional and one is emotional. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go into a place of intelligent people. Kind of like the conclave if Obsidian wasn't there. I'm going to go to a place like that. And I'm going to discuss the difference between an automatic and a stick. I'm going to discuss the difference between sugar-free Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola. I'm going to discuss the difference between a steak and a pork chop. Why are you discussing differences of obvious stuff? Oh, it's because you're stupid. And that's just how stupid people roll. And I can understand, like, let's talk. You want to have a discussion about that? The difference between a transactional relationship and the difference between transactional relationships and one that is for love. That's like saying, I want to discuss the difference between a husband and the guy that you pay to mow the lawn. You're an idiot. Complete and total three-neck having idiot.
Emotional intimacy while trying to get a transactional relationship?
No, I mean, what I love about living in 2023 is that everyone.
Okay. All right, let me address this. Oh my gosh. In Ethiopia, when you go to high-end restaurants and shops, you see a lot of white men, black women couples. Is there a lot of white women in Ethiopia? Let's just start there. Because if they're not, you're stupid. If you're not, they're stupid. Your statement is the equivalent to, in China, you see a lot of black guys eating Chinese food. You're stupid. But let's follow this logic. When you think of, I want everybody who's watching, I want y'all to close your eyes for a second. And I want y'all to tell me, type in the chat room after you open your eyes and look at the keyboard. I'm going to say a word, and I want y'all to type what you envision when I say this word. Mail order bride. I want you to type the ethnicity of woman that came to your mind when I said the words mail order bride while your eyes were closed. Oh, wait. Kevin Murray says Russian. Jojo says Russian. Okay. Get a couple more. Oh, down with Drew. Russian again. See if I get one more. Saint, what do you got? Okay, that's enough. So, yeah. What doesn't come to their mind is Ethiopian. Is African at all. I mean, I guess you would be preferred when it, I mean, I guess an African is preferred when in Africa by white guys. I mean, that makes sense. That in a place that's 99.9%, where the women are 99.9% black, that he would be with a black woman while there? Yeah, Zed, you're stupid. I'm gonna look at your show because I like exploring stupidity. It's like a foreign language to me where everything is just, and you're trying to figure out like how close is that to binary.
Everyone gets to pursue the love life that they want at the end of the day. There's no judgment here. What I will say, though, is that the transactional relationships get old really fast. Yeah. And then I think it's like really alluring for a lot of individuals that like feel like, yeah, I just want someone else's money and I want to live a certain lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Again, you will be in a disempowered state in such a relationship if you're.
Why does he feel that being empowered? Oh my gosh. More stupid talk. More stupid talk. Nobody is perfect the way they are. The only people who think that have no sense of improving. They have no sense of improving. Y'all ever see a white woman run? I'm not talking about running from danger or running from a bear or you know, running from an Ethiopian. You know, I'm talking about, y'all ever see a white woman run? She's not running away from something. She's running towards something. And the thing that she's running towards is my penis. She understands that she's not perfect. So she is seeking perfection. See, they don't just say, accept me as I am. They ask, how may I improve? They're smart, smart, smart.
Not the one that has their own or has a certain stability or foundation. Many of these women that are transactional need a man. And I want to offer something, which is that, in the 60s and in the 70s,
every woman needs a man, you jackass. I shouldn't say ass, it'll turn you on. Every woman needs a man, you idiot.
I think the 1970s was when women could actually have a bank account in their own name. Right. And many of our mothers and grandmothers actually needed a man, right? In 2023, you don't need a man. You have everything that you need, right? And even, if something breaks.
This guy is a complete and total imbecile.
In your house, you can call somebody to fix it. You don't need a man to do that, right? You
don't need a man. Even if something breaks down in your house, you could call somebody to fix it. Is that person a man? You're an idiot. You are a complete and total idiot. You are a bad example of LGBTIQ. Your LGBTIQ is screwed. You are simple as fuck. To say what he means to say. Let me translate to straight. Let me translate to straight talk, okay? What he actually means to say is you do not need to do your part as a woman because men will do it anyway. Men will do their part anyway. That's what he means to say. Oh, I don't need a man. I just need a firefighter. Wait, what? You do realize that most of them are men. I don't need a man. I just call a handyman. You're stupid. Complete and total idiot.
Always hire out of it. The difference between the transactional and the emotional is wanting.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this foolishness? Well, you don't need to have sex with that man or live with a man to get your window fixed. Exactly. That's my point. See, bras like you are trying to get as much from society while contributing the least to it. But I'm going to go above your head, which is where I was born, because you're only 5'5". I'm going to go above your head. And by above your head, I mean above the capacity for you to completely understand. Well, you don't have to have sex with that man or live with that man to get your window fixed. Yes, but somebody had to. You see, in order for that guy to be here to fix your window, he would have had to have been born. It means his mommy slept with his daddy. And then 9 months later, a baby came. Of course, 9 months prior to that, he came. Yeah. And then time passed and he's able to fix your window. If you don't do your part, there is no window fixing people. We pay them to fix it. We don't have to listen. He said that they don't need a man. You need somebody to pay to fix it. Gosh, these are simple concepts. These are simple concepts. You need a man to explain simple shit to you. What the hell?
A man in a deeper way, the companion.
That's like a man saying, I don't need a woman, I'll just hire a prostitute. What? Is it a female prostitute? Because if that's the case, but we don't say stuff like that because we're not complete and total idiots.
The security, the friendship, right? The activity partner, right? The things that can't be bought. And most of the people that are in transactional relationships are often absent of those things.
Come on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/Julesy.
Don't go to her damn Patreon. All right, I got a couple more. Then what's all right? What's on your mind, H? I put the link out there for Zed, but what's on your mind?
Oh, what's good, GameChanger?
What's up? Well, what's on your mind,
I
bro?
want to say, yeah, a couple of things I saw in that video just really blew me. It really, really blew me. Well, rewind back to the beginning. What's up?
I said pause.
Pause.
I said pause, man. You said something in the video blew you. You know we're talking about rainbow people, and you're talking about being blown by something in that video.
You know what I'm talking about, man. Come on.
I know what you're talking about, but I said pause.
No Diddy.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, that person said, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, she said we've evolved past black men. What kind of nonsense is that? How do you evolve past wanting to date your own race, wanting traditional relationships? We've evolved past wanting black men the same way we evolved past, playing with toys when we were kids, going to clubs when we were younger. That kind of evolution. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. That blew me right there. Don't get it, but that was just bullshit in my eyes. Who says that?
Well, a person that don't really understand species or genders. Evolution applies to species, not genders. So a member of a species cannot really evolve past itself. Now, there's subgroups in a species that can evolve in there, but that's like a snow gorilla versus a regular gorilla or some crap like that, or a snow bear versus a mountain gorilla versus a regular gorilla, and a snow bear versus a regular bear or something like that. But they're still in the same species. So yeah, well, actually, maybe that's a bad analogy because they might not be in the same species. I've never heard of a gender where one gender evolves past the other. Like a male lion didn't grow a mane and say, yes, we've evolved past the female lion. You got to be an idiot to think like that.
Exactly. That's my point. Who the fuck says dumb shit like that? We've evolved past each other. Next you'll be telling me we've evolved past traditional households. Next you'll be telling me we've evolved past letting kids be kids instead of let them grow up real quick and start doing adult stuff at a young age. Seriously, what's wrong with this world? We've evolved past all that. That evolutionary process is the stupidest I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah. All right. I agree.
Wait, hold on. This person said we don't need to marry men to get our windows fixed. Yeah, well, no shit, Sherlock. You can always call someone to do that, but you gotta pay that person. It's best to have a man in the house to do it for free and get some kinky action out of it if possible. Who says this stuff? Seriously.
Well, Ethiopians say it. But yeah, thanks for coming up, H&M. I greatly appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, not a problem. It was some more stuff that was said, but it kind of slipped my mind.
Don't trip.
You going back and forth with that Latino woman was just tripped out. I wanted to give her a piece of my mind, but hey, she dropped off.
All good, fam. All right, talk to you later, bro.
All right, take care.
All right, peace. All right, so now let me go to another video of his. All right. Dang it. All right.
engage with white guys. Because guess what, girl? They're not going to approach you like, men of color will, right? They're going to be a little bit more reserved. I always hear, oh my God, they're staring at me. Girl, here's what you're going to need to do. Now, please understand, if a white guy is chatting with you for 2 to 3 minutes, it's not a friendly neighbor conversation. He is interested in you. He's living for you. He likes you, right? So flirt back, girl. Flirt, yeah? If you see a guy and the white feet are pointing toward you, girl, he's into you. He likes you. The thing about white guys is that you're going to have to start the conversation. You're going to have to give him a compliment, smile. You're going to have to ask for help, ask for a recommendation. That's how you're going to interact and engage with these guys. Now, I know that you're asking what kind of white guys, girl, because no shade, but not all white guys are actually equal. So, a couple of things, right? Look at the hair. How do we actually engage with white guys? Because guess what, girl? They're not going to approach you like,
Okay, he was about to say something about their hair. So, yeah, that's, I guess if you're judging guys' hair, it really answers the rainbow question, but oh gosh. The amount of stupidity here is just baffling. It's just baffling. So first off, he says that, white guys don't approach you the way people of color do. But if a white guy is talking to you for 2 minutes, he's interested. Well, that's an approach, jackass. Oop. Dang, I need to stop saying ass in front of this dude. That's what you call an approach. Is a person stepping to you and talking to you with interest. I think penis is all he sees. The world looks mighty good to me, 'cause Tootsie Rolls are all I see. Whatever it is I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. By the way, to him, a Tootsie Roll is a little black penis. That is what his brain is stuck on. Every time he tries to have regular thoughts, that song comes to his mind. He is an imbecile. They don't step to you the way people of color do. They just point their white toes towards you after stepping. You're an idiot. Listen again.
Men of color will, right? They're going to be a little bit more reserved. I always hear, oh my God, they're staring at me. Girl, here's what you're going to need to do. Now, please understand, if a white guy is chatting with you for 2 to 3 minutes, it's not a friendly neighbor conversation. He is interested in you.
That's true for every guy.
He's living for you. He likes you, right? So flirt back, girl. Flirt, yeah?
Once again, it's not a matter of what the woman wants, or it's not a matter of what the woman wants in this instance. It's a matter of what the man wants, because white guys should not go through a vetting process. It's really just a matter of if he wants her, not the other way around.
If you see a guy and the white feet are pointing toward you,
his white feet. There you go. Okay. That's literally the definition of he stepped to you. That's literally the definition. That is the physical definition of that.
Girl, he's into you. He likes you. The thing about white guys is that you're going to have to start the conversation. You're going to have to give him a compliment, smile. You're going to have to ask for help, ask for a recommendation. That's how you're going to interact and engage with these guys. Now, I know that you're asking what kind of white guys, girl, because
I have no idea what he was talking about when he said, ask for a recommendation. What in the hell? This is idiot speak. This is LGBT idiot speak. When a white guy approaches you with sexual intention, ask him for a recommendation. What? Where did that even come from? Pause. What the hell?
No shade, but not all white guys are actually equal. So, a couple of things, right? Look at the hair. How do we actually engage with white guys? Because guess what, girl? They're not going to.
Okay, so and notice how he said, "Girl," like he's one of them. It's annoying. There's another dude that I think Kristen Kerrigan still goes to his stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, let me share this with y'all. Oh, why do all black men think they know everything about every relationship? The black manosphere think they know everything about relationships, despite most of the guys actually ever being in one. Okay, let me address this person here. Gosh, I think I'm gonna be honest. When y'all don't see me for a while, it's because I had my idiot quota for the quarter. See, this quarter is about to end. And I knew my idiot quotient was high. So I stepped away for a bit so I can do shows, knowing that I will still receive idiots. But by the end of the month, I won't go over quota. But it looks like I'm going to go over quota anyway. Holy crap. It says, why do all black men think they know everything about every relationship? So this is one of those instances where you have a not all idiot. And I did a video on that the beginning of this year. This is one of those not all idiots. That say stuff like, why do they say know everything about every relationship? Notice how it's all inclusive. That leaves them room to debunk it. So they can later say, not every relationship is like that. But even though he just said all black men, and he knows he could get away with doing this because we're not idiots. And idiots don't rely on things like not all. So we're not going to say not all to him because he's dealing with a superior intelligence. But he leaves it open for us to say all. So he can later say not all. The black manosphere think they know everything about relationships. Okay, I know a fat bitch is fat. Let's see. Most of the guys never actually been in one. Maybe, I don't know. All right, let's see. You're clearly showing rainbow. What is that? Okay. This is why I didn't want to reach my idiot quotient. Clearly you're showing rain. Okay, do you mean your or your? Do you know the difference? Here. I think what you mean is your. Y-O-U''re. Not to be confused with your. Y-O-U-R, which shows possession. I think what you meant to say is you are. Like if I was to say you're an idiot, I mean Y-O-U''re. If I wanted to say that your IQ is low, then I would mean Y-O-U-R. Idiot. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, please click the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I can't stand these not all idiots. I really can't. What? No, I'm here now, not late. Oh gosh. Okay. I don't even know what that means. I bet you when you raised your hand in class, the teacher just was like, holy shit. She's a femme. So why are these people pretending to be dudes? We need therapy too. Okay. No, don't block them. Okay. Calm down. I was typing fast, I guess. All right. Well, that means you could be stupid quicker. White men talk to you like an adult. I agree with that. They don't change every conversation to a sexual thing. That's all you have to fucking offer. And really, they do. Let's be clear. Really, they do. They don't talk to you about shit else. And you know it. All right, let me present this madness that Zed put up. All right. Estimates were weighed to ensure an unbiased representation of the California population. Multiple logistics and linear regression analysis were used to examine the differences in risk factors for obesity. Large ethnic disparities were found in obesity prevalence. Whites, 22%. Latinos, 36%. Or, excuse me, 33.6%. African Americans, 36.1%. And Asian, 9.8%. Thank you for bringing to my attention that y'all are the fattest group. Thank you for bringing to my attention that you all are a part of the fattest group. Why did you do that? Because you're stupid. Because you're stupid. Here's what she's trying to do. For those of you who don't speak idiot, and trust me, unfortunately, I speak it well. Because life has required that I speak to idiots. Here's what this means. Hold on. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. Oh, this is a good thing. So somebody sent the cash app. Hold on. Hold on, because sometimes I forget to read these, but oh, okay. What's up, brother? Brother Teapot. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Long time no see. Long time no see, brother. I just seen you in my feed because you mentioned me in a video. You brought up an old video and redid it or something, but it came up in my feed. But yeah, I appreciate you, bro. All right. Oh, now it's asking for a pin? All right. Hold on. Oh, so that's why it seemed like the last dude I missed his cash app because I didn't set up the pin and stuff. All right, so if you want to set a cash app, I'm good to go now. All right, so I appreciate you, brother X. So where was I? Oh yeah. So for those of you who don't speak idiot, What this is saying that we're only 3% fatter than Latinas, or 2.5% fatter than Latinas. We're only 2.5% fatter, or really 2.5% more likely to be fat. Why do you prefer them? We're only 2.5% more likely to be fat. Are you kidding me? That's a win for you. That's like saying there's no problems. I mean, yeah, I got an F, but this person got a D. Why are you hiring the D student over the F student? Because they're a D student. And you're an F student. That's why. This is idiot talk. To send me, of all people in the universe, proof that they're the fattest and that they're, what is that? Like 3 times more likely to be fat than Asian women? And 80 times more likely to have Asian woman hair than an Asian woman? You are saying that we, as a representative of the fattest group of women in California, would like...
Hold on. That's not the point.
Okay,
Black American women are the fattest demographic in America.
Yes,
the second fattest group are Latina women.
Mhm.
But you claimed Latinas are, on average, the most beautiful. How can they be the most beautiful when they are the second fattest?
Okay.
If it was not about a phenotype, the most beautiful would be Asians because they are, on average, the thinnest. But like you have been saying over and over, what
I'll
you
answer your
find
question.
unattractive about Black American women is their
answer your question.
phenotype. You don't like the Black phenotype.
Right. I'll answer your question. I didn't say Latina women are the most beautiful. Y'all see this foolishness? Now she's gone. I didn't say that Latina women are the most beautiful. I said that they are more beautiful. That on average, they are more beautiful. Now that more beautiful could be 2.5%. That more beautiful could be the 2.5%. I did not say that they were more beautiful than Asian women. I didn't say that they were more beautiful than white women. I said that they were more beautiful than Black women, and you sent me the stat to prove it. Idiot. Nothing to say. She knew that. This is what people do when they understand that they are completely outmatched. This is a stick and move. She comes up and say, I didn't say that. And then commits to say what I said was, and it was exactly what she said. Second fattest, exactly. Her argument was, they're the second fattest. Say your piece. Jesus.
Okay, so here is the thing. You didn't say they were more beautiful than Black women. You said
Yes, I did.
you said they were on average the most beautiful. And you can go back and listen to your
I
own.
will go back and listen, but I know what I said. You brought up
No, you didn't
women.
say more beautiful than Black women. You said the most beautiful.
I did not say the most beautiful. Okay, we'll do this again. Fellas, who's the most beautiful women to GameChanger? We'll do this again. You want to do that again?
You told us. You said you find.
Wait. We already talked about who I feel.
You said Ethiopians and Eritreans.
Hold on. We already talked about who I feel is the most beautiful women. So don't go there.
Ethiopians and Eritreans.
Huh? Yeah, exactly. So let's not go. So I did not say Latinas is the most beautiful women. Let's be clear.
You did. You said on average Latinas are the most.
Okay. All right. Are Ethiopians Latinas?
Papa, if you did Ethiopians, how come you do not? You mentioned.
Call me daddy.
Hold on. Let me finish because you didn't mention anyone from like what makes Ethiopians unique? What is unique about us from the rest of
I will answer your question.
Sub-Saharan Africa?
Okay, I will answer your question as
Yes,
soon
go
as
ahead.
as soon as you complete mine. Okay. Now, first, are Ethiopians Latinas?
No, they're not. We're not.
Why do you feel when I say that Ethiopians/Eritreans are the most beautiful women, that you feel that somehow I feel that Latina women are the most beautiful women? When I explicitly said,
you literally said
I
Latinas
literally
on
did not
average
say
the
that.
most. You did.
I said that there are more beautiful than African American women on average. And your stat
that's not what you
proves
said.
that.
They are most
That
beautiful
is
women.
exactly what I said.
Hey,
Kevin,
could you go back to your own?
I am not going to go back because I'm doing stuff.
But could you
No, I'm going to have somebody go back. I'm going to have somebody go back. All right, Kevin, go back and find that crap. It's getting on my nerves. Secondly, hold on.
But could you answer my question?
Yeah.
What is so unique about us Ethiopians?
I tell you, I like almond-shaped eyes, and I like pouty lips. That is part of
it is the phenotype.
Yes, that is the phenotype. Absolutely.
Exactly. And
However, there is a nurture aspect to it. And the day that
more nurturing than the rest of Africa?
That Ethiopian women become fat as hell and obnoxious as fuck, then guess what? Y'all will fall to the bottom of the list. But y'all haven't done that because y'all eat Ethiopian food, samosas, and you eat it with your hand.
This doesn't make sense because
it does make sense. I don't like fat bitches. It does make perfect sense.
No, because whatever food we eat,
Ethiopian women
what
have
does
realized,
that make us?
Ethiopian women have realized that they have the genetics that I like, and all they have to do is maintain it through a decent.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You like the phenotype.
I said it's a combination of genetics and what you do with that genetics. Listen, underneath every listen.
Okay, could you let me? You know that English is my second language, so give me more time, please. Let me say what I wanted to say, and then you can say it.
The fat off every fat bitch, I'm pretty sure that there is a decent looking woman. However,
hold on. Can I finish?
You want to know why it's there?
Please?
Because women like you.
It looks like you don't want me to.
Women like you like to say things like, "Oh, you're perfect the way you are. Not if you are fat. You are not perfect. I don't care how
you're trying to change that. Here is the thing. There is nothing other than our phenotype. There is nothing that differentiates us from the West Africans. How come you don't like West Africans? West Africans are just
I didn't say I didn't like West Africa.
You literally had Latinas,
I like West
Black
Africans too. I like Haitians too. I like
no,
Ethiopian more.
But you said your top.
Listen. Notice how in my list it wasn't a fat race of people. You want to know why? Because I don't like fat ass bitches. What I'm saying is that
West Africans are not fat.
Huh?
West Africans are not fat.
I know they're not fat. I just said that.
Yes, so it's not. We are going in circles.
No, we're not. Listen, when you take all women's and you take away their fat bitches, then all that's left is the phenotype. And when the phenotype is when everything else is okay, then I prefer the Ethiopian phenotype. Second,
exactly. That's what we're saying.
What do you mean exactly?
Yes, because instead of saying that, you guys try to make it look like, the reason you don't like Black American women is because they are fat. No, it's not because of that.
Ethiopian women are fat. Listen, it is because they're fat. If they took away the fat, if they took away the top 5, then they would be good women. But
you mentioned your top 5.
Okay,
you mentioned your.
Let me explain something to you because you're new here, fellas.
No, I'm not new.
No. Fellas, in the chat, type in the name of my crush. Trivia time. Who is my YouTube crush?
I'm almost sure it's not a West African, or it's okay. Go ahead. Who is his YouTube crush?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's hear who your was. You know, your.
They're about to say it. Don't give them time.
Okay, Kelly Stamps. Let's see. Is she West African?
Man, on my damn nerves. There we go. Hold on.
Kelly Stamps?
All right. Yes, Kelly Stamps. You know her?
She's not a West African.
I know she ain't a West African. Listen, exactly. I am not. You cannot dictate what my dictates. I am not.
Exactly. That is what I want you to be honest about.
What are you talking about? Listen.
Here is the thing.
First, we're talking.
Whenever, let me finish. Let me finish because
First, we were talking about African American women. You know, because that is what you sent on the thing. Now she has to be West African. Listen, I like what the fuck I want. You can't dictate what my dictates. You can't.
Absolutely.
Now, I want to point out something to you. This is Kelly Stamps. This is a Black American woman with almond eyes and pouty lips. I like it. And you want to know what else? She is not Latina and she is not fat. And that is what I like about her.
Just being verbose is not going to make
fat is the moment I am going to not like
the
her shit.
It's not the fat. It's not the fat. It's not the problem because you yourself
and I'm not going to apologize for it.
I don't. No one is asking you to apologize.
It is the fact. She's on my list. She's not fat.
It's not the fat. The fat is secondary. Because if it was not the fat, you say Ethiopians are your top choice,
but they refrain. The reason.
Hold on, let me finish. Ethiopians are your top. You said Ethiopian. You like the Ethiopians. Like your choice is Ethiopians, and then you said Blasians, and then you said Latinas, and then what was telling about you? Hold on. Let me finish. Please.
Don't misquote me.
You said hold on.
Be precise. It's not just Blasian. It's half Black and Filipino. It's a particular type.
Okay, so
and it's not just Latinas. It is Brazilian. It is Brazilian.
You said Brazilians, and then hold on. Can I finish?
Yes,
because I have heard you. And then you said when you said Haitians, that is when because me, I am a type. I could I see what is the mentality. You guys' mentality. You guys do not know how you expose your mentality without even knowing it. So you said you like Haitians. But you said you like Haitians because they are good in bed.
I do.
Not
they are.
Because, yes, that's what you said. And it made me laugh because it
that's
exposed
not a phenotype.
you. Haitians were the only, on your top list, Haitians were the ones who were literally they are not mixed, right? They are unmixed Black people. But you don't really like them for the way they look. You like them for what they do to you in bed, which is how you... Pardon?
Okay, understand this. They wouldn't be in bed with me if I didn't like the way they look.
But when you said, you didn't say, you like Ethiopians because of what we do in bed. You didn't say you like Black Filipinas because of what we do. We do. You said the only ones that you mentioned.
Let me explain you.
Because okay, go ahead.
Ethiopians are more pleasing to my eyes.
Exactly.
Haitians are more pleasing to my eyes than pleasing to my penis.
Nope. That's not what you said now because I called you out. You're trying to
What are you talking about? No, I'm not
you're watching it back because you didn't think your conscious, the subconscious. Sometimes you expose it in the way you say
it doesn't mean anything.
The subconscious.
What did my subconscious expose? What did my subconscious expose?
Because you didn't say I like these women because of what they do in bed. The only time you mention sex, wanting some sex, liking someone for what they do sexually, is when you are talking about 100% Black women and said Black women, which is to be honest, you are you are perfect. I like you. I wish you were a passport bro. because you expose passport bros mentality.
What do you have against passport bros?
Nothing. I just don't want them in Africa.
Why don't you want them in Africa?
Because I mean, we just went with you. You don't like Black women. So why would we want you guys here when you don't like Black women? And, you know...
so are you under the impression that passport bros go to Africa because they don't like Black women?
Yes.
So why would okay, so why would I go to Mexico if I don't like tacos? Okay. That was, yeah, the conversation was going to a strange place. All right. But anyway, man, lost my train of thought. Oh, I know what I got. I got something special for conversations like these. First of all, let me shout out my super chat. It says for the stupid quota. Yeah, absolutely. It's well past. I'm telling you, this doing this is draining. I don't see how people do it full time. It's draining, but you know, I guess the show must go on. But it is what it is. Let me I gotta find. Y'all know what song I'm about to play. Y'all know what song I'm about to play. So yeah, I want to hear it. So let's let me find that. But in the meantime, let me see what y'all got on the chat room. Well, yeah, she do. I mean, she realized that how it's dumb because it's emotionally driven, you know. And it's also like, I believe this narrative, so I'm going to stick with it. And this narrative is that they are unattracted to our phenotypes, even the ones who travel, you know, because America and Africa are very far away. The United States and Africa are very far away. One is in the Northwest, the other is in the Southeast. So, you know, next to Australia is probably the furthest continent. I mean, of course, they're not Arctic, but I mean, it's pretty freaking far. So if you are traveling to Africa because you hate Black women, you can't really make sense of such a statement. You can't. And on some level, I think she knows this. So when being challenged to make sense of such a statement, of course you're just going to hang up. Of course you're just going to hang up. There's no way around that. That's, yeah. Anyway, let me go to my playlist, because you need to hear this. Zed, you need to hear this. This song is dedicated to Zed. Hold on. This is a GameChanger original. Dang, commercials. All right, let me. All right, that's the right one. All right, so here, let me share my screen so we can get started on this. Man, she needs to hear this. I need to give me some water. For those of you who don't know or haven't heard this before, this is a GameChanger original.
Game changers. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Light skin bitch. Light skin bitch, Dad. Light skin bitch.
Let's get it. Let's get it. She's pretty and smart and good at heart. She's light skinned. Let's get it. Her eyes are green, her hair is clean, she's light skinned. Her skin is so fair and she's so straight up. She cooks good food and never rich. She's light skinned. No counterfeit, never heritage way. She's light skinned. She's out of sight, no color way. She's light skinned. She's so great and bad and she gives awesome head. She gets it back before she's ahead. She's light skinned. She is sport, but for support. She's light skinned. She's never cruel, no attitude. She's light skinned. She's so well behaved because she listens from friends. She don't eat much of that sometimes. She's light skinned. She's out of sight and never fight. She's light skinned. Her skin is green, her self-esteem. She's light skinned. Her skin is so smooth and she knows how to move. She truly thinks she can work the day. She's light skinned. She's fine as wine with a knife behind. She's light skinned. Her skin is beige and we on the same page. She's light skinned. With good white girl class and a sexy fat ass. Her hair is long, her skin is soft. She's y'all know what time it is. Representing from 202. We're gonna take it back to the 90s. Here we go. She's light skinned.
She's the only one I want.
She's light skinned. The one I call when I wanna have fun. She's light skinned. She's the only one I want. She's light skinned. Light skinned. She pretty and smart and good at heart. Her eyes are green, her hair's clean. Her skin's fair, she's pretty hair. She cook good food in every room. Won't have a fit when the head is wet. She's outside, don't call white. She great bed with off her head. She'll get the bag for she had. She play a sport, off her sport. She never grew, no attitude. Well behaved, do Sunday slave. She don't eat much, her thigh don't tug. Out of sight and never find. Her skin's cream, high self-esteem. Her skin's smooth, know how to move. She really fit, can't write that thing. Fine twine with a knife behind. Her skin is beige. We on the same page with a white girl class and a big fat ass. Her hair's long, that's in the song. She's light skinned. She's the only one I want. She's light skinned. The one I call when I wanna have fun. She's light skinned. She's the only one I want. She's light skinned. Light skinned. She's light skinned. She's the only one I want.
Light skinned it. Look at this. It says made in Haiti. And she is light skinned. All right. Enough trolling. Hold on. All right. Let me get out of there. So I want y'all to notice how she said, I'm sick of passport bros coming to Africa. And then brags about how you see all these white guys in their relationships. You see all these white guys in their relationships with black women in Ethiopia. When you go to a high-end restaurant, you see a bunch of white guys with Ethiopian women. Those are not passport bros. See, it's okay. This is what I call African stupidity. Ah, damn it. It's okay when white guys do it. I have a preference towards Ethiopian women. But for some reason, I'm wrong for not having the same preference towards West African women. Ever notice that the Ethiopian women don't say that to the white guys there? Why don't you go to West Africa and get you some of their pussy? I mean, it's really a stupid concept when you think about it. Imagine if Kelly Stamps came to me one day in my fantasy, right? And said, GameChanger, I'd like to suck your dick. And my response is, why don't you want to suck his dick? It's because you like my phenotype, huh? Like, would you do that or would you just let her suck it like a normal human being? This is the type of foolishness and stupidity that you have to deal with. You walk up to a woman and say, hey, you're attractive. And she responds with, how come you don't find this woman attractive? She was closer. How come you didn't approach her? Because I'm attracted to you. Yeah, but it's because you like my phenotype. Is this conversation going to end with you sucking my dick? And you wonder why the conversations that you have with people are sexual in nature, because it can't be intellectual in nature. Because you're stupid. Can't have an intellectual conversation with you, so I'm really just sitting there waiting for your clothes to come off. As most black guys that you talk to are doing. Now, your conversations with white men are different, and therefore the conversation you have with you is going to be different, which is your own bias. But that's why the conversations you have with black men are sexual, because what else? See, if you are an attractive woman, and maybe you are, right? I've met very few Ethiopians who weren't. If you are an attractive woman, then all you have to offer me is sex. But be grateful that you have that to offer me. Be grateful that there's a possibility that you have a vagina that I deem worth a damn. Be grateful for that, because outside of that, it's useless. You're useless. But instead, you take the gift of a worthy pussy and you look it in the mouth. Don't look a gift horse in the penis. Just take it. What about her vagina? You cannot dictate what my dick takes. You can't. I'll read some more comments, then I'm going to put it into this. Man. I actually get to be with a woman who doesn't hate me. How about you this beautiful weekend? Okay. Guess y'all got some history. Let's see. Gee, she don't care. You allowed her to come up and get her licks in, and she did. Yeah, probably. You know. If you want to lick something. Yeah. Ha. All right. Let's see. To your girl's night now. Oh. So is that a guy or a girl? She don't understand men. Yes, she don't. I mean, she never felt like she had to. I know you're a chick who wishes she was a guy. I'm thinking that's prevalent. I really do. I think that these chicks really wish that they had my penis. I really think that they do. Until you hit a panel, explain your women arguing ways. You're a chick. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the speech pattern does suggest woman. All right, I think yeah, I covered that one. All right, let's see. Okay, that's that. Anyway, let's see. They hate lying. Okay, it's a lot of assumptions. Well, she has an accent, and I like it when they're serving me food. So I go to Ethiopian restaurants, and the women there, of course, are Ethiopian. The waitress, the wait staff there, and they serve me food. And I've been tolerating the accent because I like their food and pussy so much for so long that I've gotten used to it. That I began to embrace it. Why, yes, I do. Exactly. See, they want to shame you for having a preference, even when that preference is them. It's stupid. What's it to you what he likes or not? It's everything. The purpose of their being is to erect my penis, and she knows it. But you're not going to do it through shame or anything. These simplistic tactics that you use to trick better men into not fucking you doesn't work. My penis only responds to beauty. You're not gonna shame it into, oh, maybe you should like this. I like what the fuck I like. All right. If an entire group of women hate you, then that's a person problem. Okay. You guys sound so stupid. Black women as a collective hate you, but I'm a girl? That makes no sense. Um, I can help it make sense to you. Black women are culturally conditioned to hate their own men, and you're female. How does that not make sense to you? I guess. I wonder if it's because I took complicated math classes that I'm able to explain this to you. I know they do. That's not an insult. Yeah. Okay, now we're back to the beginning. Let me see if there's new ones before I go. Oh, here's Ed again. Oh, wait. Here's Karen Murray. Okay, it is a dude. Okay. All right. I have a great accent. Okay, I mean, it's tolerable. Thank you. Okay. We don't like colonists and futurists. Um, that's weird. That's weird. The woman who boasted about the white men in high-end restaurants with Ethiopian women don't like colonists. You see why we struggle on the intellectual conversation bit? Know this, Zed. I'm going to assume you're attractive for a moment and not all forehead and shit. I'm going to assume that you're attractive for a moment. And I'm going to say that were I dating you, shit like this is what I dreadfully ignore while waiting for your panties to drop. If your dating life has consisted of that, be less stupid. And what the hell is a featurist? Features is what make people attractive. And you dry our vaginas. Okay. We don't want you. Yes, you do. Black men are an option, the last option. Okay. I mean, colorist. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You see, because of low IQ, you believe that only black men can be colorists. If a white man is in Africa looking for black women, then he is a colorist. He prefers black over white. He prefers that color. And I know panties don't drop for colorists. That's why I wouldn't tell you I'm a colorist. Like I say, I let you talk stupid and wait for your panties to drop. You think I would play the light-skinned song? You think I do that? You think I bring the light-skinned song and play that? I don't even do that when I date light-skinned chicks. Because I'm not an idiot. No, I told you exactly what I do and why I do it. Yes, she may or not be. She may or may not be. But, I mean, yeah, this is really neither here nor there. What do you mean we? First of all, yes, you do. And you drop your knees and your panties. And you know it. You know that you have sucked my penis and liked it. You know that. Now, you didn't get what you want from the situation because he didn't respect your intelligence, but you sucked my penis and enjoyed it and welcomed the possibility that came from my penis. Created a world of fantasy where you be able to continue to suck it. But it must come to an end because the relationship was based on the physical desire of penis and mouth. You want it to be based on something stronger. You want it to be based on a strong desire to push his own ethnic phenotypes through you, which is something that he can't rightly leave. You want a man to feel like he has to be with you, not that he wants to be with you. Because when a man states that he wants to be with you, you ask why. Because you know it's not sustainable. Once again, it's about both. It's not about wait when everybody is slim. It's not about waiting until a fat bitch enters the room. What the hell? Here we go with the sexist attack. What's sexist? Okay. Why are you talking about sucking penis? Because you're a woman. I'm talking to you. And I'm explaining to them about you. I don't think you know what gay means. I'm gay, but the guy in the video that I just showed, he's straight. Okay. All right, so that's the last one. Anyway, I'd like to thank Cash Apps and Super Chats, managers, moderators, those who are listening silently, and those who participate in the chat. Hit that like button on your way out. This is GameChanger 00100. Game over. Peace.